All right, what's going on, y'all? I'm back in the kitchen and I really just wanted to show you what I do with my coffee. Greg introduced me to bulletproof coffee, and so we've been blending in a bunch of fat, and this is something that really helps us kind of do that intermittent fasting. You can kind of trick your body into believing that it doesn't really have any fuel by using fat, because fat does not promote an insulin response. Now, what I'm going to say here is I cheat a little bit, and I still really like to put heavy cream in my coffee, so I do have a little bit of carb, and I would admit that I'm not technically fasting or intermittent fasting when I do this. But again, it kind of helps me just control my intake, and it allows me to function, really sharp and have that really clear brain energy every single day. Like, I wake up in the morning and I can't wait to get this coffee in me. So here's how it goes. We like the Kerrygold butter, so we do about a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter first, and then we'll add a little bit of that heavy cream. So I try to get a good tablespoon in there, maybe a little more. That's probably, like, I'm gonna slice off a little more, let's be honest. I'm liking it. Have you guys taken a chunk out of butter yet? Oh my goodness, if you haven't started biting through butter, look up carnivores on YouTube and you're gonna get an amazing bunch of videos of a bunch of carnivores smashing butter. All right, so I've got about a tablespoon and a half of butter in there. I'm trying to decrease the heavy cream, but it's really hard because it's my favorite. So 1 to 2 tablespoons there. Again, there is a little bit of carbohydrate and there's a little bit of protein in the heavy cream, and so this will sometimes mess with your ketosis and your ketone body production. You can look more up with Ken Berry. Dr. Ken Berry kind of talks about and touches on how the heavy cream can affect, your body in different ways. So I guess I'm finishing that pot of coffee. We got our coffee right on in there. And then we're just gonna blend it up really quick here for a couple of seconds. I usually blend it for about 10 seconds, and ours is a ninja. So let's get it blended up. And this is the best part right here, just all that froth and beautifully, beautifully blended coffee. It almost kind of like gets a little head on it. Like if you're familiar with drinking beer, and when you pour your beer in there, you get that little foamy head on there. It's like my favorite part about this thing. So yeah, I'll drink this for the next hour and a half or so. I might warm it up in the microwave a couple more times. But that's how I take my coffee. I encourage you to experiment with that bulletproof coffee, y'all. Enjoy.